A Danish pension fund just pulled the plug on $100 million of US debt. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover why a small European fund is betting against the world's biggest economy and what it means for your money. Meet AkademikerPension, a fund for academics and teachers. On Tuesday, they made a seismic announcement. They are selling all their US Treasury bonds, but here's the twist. This isn't just about money. It's about a fight over a frozen island and a president's threats that are shaking the global financial system. Anders Skelde, the fund's investment chief, said the decision was driven by what he calls poor U.S. government finances. He cited America's ballooning debt and a massive budget deficit. The U.S. recorded a shortfall of $1.78 trillion last year. Moody's Ratings cut the U.S. credit rating in May. That made them think they needed a new way to manage their money. But then, the plot thickens. This move comes as tensions explode between Denmark and the United States. President Donald Trump has repeatedly threatened to take over Greenland, an Arctic territory owned by Denmark. Over the weekend, Trump said he would institute tariffs on several European nations starting February 1st if the U.S. did not take control of Greenland. Those tariffs could rise to 25% by June 1st. European leaders are reportedly considering counter tariffs. Some investors fear European countries could start dumping their U.S. assets, and here's the part that will blow your mind. The fund spokesperson says it's not directly related to the political rift, but Skelde admitted, and I quote, "Of course that didn't make it more difficult to take the decision." So a financial decision got a whole lot easier because of a geopolitical fight. Treasury yields surged on Tuesday. The U.S. dollar and stocks fell. Gold hit new all-time highs. The market session was defined by what traders are calling the Sell America trade. Bridgewater Associates founder Ray Dalio told CNBC that sovereign funds could start dumping U.S. investments if they stop seeing the U.S. as a stable partner. He warned of capital wars on the other side of trade wars. Meanwhile, Greenland's Prime Minister, Jens Frederik Nielsen, said Monday that it would not be pressured and would stand firm on dialogue, on respect, and on international law. So we have a $100 million financial move, triggered by debt, accelerated by a threat over an island, and now watched by the entire world as a potential domino. The implications are massive. If other, larger funds follow suit, it could trigger a capital flight from the United States. It raises a controversial question. Is this a prudent financial move or the first shot in an economic war? Some say it's a smart hedge against U.S. fiscal irresponsibility. Others see it as a dangerous political escalation that could destabilize markets. But the biggest unanswered question is this. Who's next? The fund plans to be completely out of its U.S. Treasury position by the end of this month. A ticking clock on a $100 million bet against America. Do you think this is a smart financial move or a dangerous political gamble? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more on the stories shaking the global economy.